Hey everyone, welcome back to our automation series. Do you want to know how big websites look perfect on every phone and every browser? Today I will show you how to do this. We are using Playwright to test different browsers and mobile devices automatically. This is going to be very easy and very fast. By the end of this video, you will be a pro at responsive testing. Why is this important? Think about this. Your website might look great on your computer, but it might be broken on an iPhone or in a different browser. If a user cannot click a button, they will leave your site. We cannot check every phone by hand. That takes too much time. Playwright is our superhero helper for this. Playwright is a special tool from Microsoft, as you know. It can control Chrome, Firefox and Safari engines all at once. And the best part? It can pretend to be an iPhone or a Pixel phone. This is called emulation. It is not just a small window. It acts exactly like a real mobile device. For our practice, we will use the sourcedemo.com, which is the demo site. It is a great site for testing because it is clean and very fast. Our goal is to log in and check the store on different browsers and phones. Let's look at the code. First, let's test the desktop browsers. So here's the code. We can make sure that our site works on Chrome, Firefox and Safari on a computer. So here you see that JavaScript code, and you can generate an equivalent Java code using the simple conversion tools. So here is the JavaScript, and you can see we declare the Chrome, Firefox and the WebKit, which is the Safari. So we declare all these things that the Playwright needs, and then we start the test, and then we define the browsers, and then we do a loop. We loop through and run the test for each browser. So you can see we dynamically name the test for each browser, testing on desktop, and then it substitutes Chrome, Firefox, WebKit. So first we start with Chrome, launch the browser not in a headless mode. So headless is false, so we can see the browser, and then we are going to go to the demo site and then do some operations like logging in and verifying the successful login, and finally taking the screenshot and storing it in our local folder, and we are going to close the browser. So let's run the test and see. So let's see one script that runs on 3 different browsers. So it's going to say 3 workers, 3 tests, because one for each browser. So it's going to say testing on desktop Chrome for the first loop. So you can see the Google Chrome for testing browser is opened, and I'm going to debug it. So it's going to go to the site, I'm going to log in, and then it's going to close, log out. And see, look at that, it's going to open the next browser, which is the Firefox. So you can see here how the appearance looks like a Firefox, and it says the nightly Firefox, and that's how it works. So you can see here the same test now runs here, so we can verify this. We can run the test, the same script on 3 different browsers. So the third one opens now, and you can see this is a WebKit, which is a Safari browser, and the same actions are done here. So we can make sure that this site works fine on Safari too. So there you go, we have 3 browsers ran all using the same script. So this is how you save time by running this script on different browsers. Now let's look at mobile phones. We will use Chromium engine to pretend we are using different mobile devices, and I have the different script for that here, and let me paste that, and it does the same thing. It declares the devices, and as I said, it's going to use the Chromium engine to pretend to emulate the different mobile devices. And you can see the test here, and then we configure the mobile devices. We give it a name and the description, and the devices part we name the devices iPhone 13, and then the Pixel 5, iPad Pro 11. So we have the mobile devices. So for each mobile devices we are going to loop and then run the test for each one. So it's going to do the same thing. It's going to go to the demo site, log in, and then check whether the side menu works fine, and then finally closes the browser. So this is cool. There is one script that can do this, and let's try it and see how it works. So you can see 3 tests for each mobile phone. First is going to open the iPhone 13 emulation, and it is in my other screen here. So you can see the Playwright debugger is here. Let me bring the browser here. This is actually an emulation, Chromium based browser emulating the screen of an iPhone 13. So when I go to the site, you can see how it looks exactly if you try to go to this site on a mobile device, exactly on a iPhone 13. So you can see that the script runs fine, so we know the application works fine on an iPhone 13. So it's going to check and then close, and then it's going to do the next one for the Pixel 5 device and going to run the same test. So look at that, the dimensions look exactly like iPhone screen, and then it runs the same script. It does all the verification. So this way you can make sure your site works fine on all mobile devices. And finally, iPad Pro 11. So you can see the screen is a little bit different because it's iPad is a bigger device, so exactly it emulates that. And let's see how the site looks. So you can see the site looks a little different, which is supposed to be what it's supposed to work on an iPad Pro, and it's going to go run the same script. So you can see it logged in, and you can see the sidebar, and then it closes the browser. So there you go, boom. Now you know how to test desktop and mobile devices, mobile sites easily. You are now a master of responsive testing. If this video helped you, please click like and subscribe for more simple lessons. Share this with your friends who want to learn automation. Leave a comment if you have a question. Happy testing, and I will see you in the next video.